CBS 2 Broadcast Center in Chicago. This is CBS 2 News This Morning.
Isn't this kitchen just beautiful? But it is also the height of energy efficiency. And coming up this morning, we're going to show you how this family chose to live a greener lifestyle and how you can take similar steps in your home.
Meanwhile, this morning we are jumping into the green scene, and you can too. A showcase of homes built in an environmentally friendly way is open to the public this weekend.
CBS 2's Vince Gerasole and Mobile 2 are live in River Forest, and they're checking out their innovations. Good morning, Vince.
Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Roseanne. Isn't this home just beautiful? But it is also proof that you can have a stylish home, a home that's healthier, a home that's energy efficient, and you don't have to sacrifice how beautiful it looks. And a good portion of that is because of the architect who helped put it all together, Weiss from Evolutionary Home Builders. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Hi, how you doing, Vince? Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being so tall, too. I think you're 3 heads taller than I am. But let's talk about the home, too. What are some of the steps you took to make this a greener, more energy-efficient home?
Well, our main focus is high building science, indoor air quality and health, energy efficiency, and sustainability. So those are really kind of the mantra that we follow.
They all come together, and you start off with lights, too, at least what we can talk about right now.
Yeah, on the energy efficiency side, lights is big in this house. Light is a huge load usually, and these LED fixtures are saving about 90% per fixture of the dollars that go into them. So,
and you were saying they also reduce the heat sometimes, which sort of is at cross purposes when you're trying to cool down the house.
Oh yeah, when we have incandescent bulbs, you have a lot of heat giving off of that, and we've really had a great energy model in this house that really monitors everything individually components. So the heat load coming off of the light needs to be factored in, and that would be huge in a home like this. It's so well air sealed. So by going with the energy efficient lights, we're saving a lot of energy.
Now, I always like to cook with gas, but this is a gas-free home, and that actually helps save dollars and helps be more energy efficient.
Correct? Yeah, and healthy because there's no combustion. So, but the unique part about this stove is it's an induction cooktop, and what it does is it kind of shakes the ions in the pan through magnetic forces and just heats what's in the pan. So you get even distribution of cooking, you get really energy efficiency, and you don't have that flame loss and all that energy loss. So you get like 95% efficiency.
Right, and it's also nicer and easier to clean like that too. I want to bring your attention over here to this screen that actually helps this home monitor their energy savings because of the systems that have been put in here. So for example, you can monitor that for air conditioning for the past month, they've only spent about $21. When it comes to media consumption, they've spent about $11. And that's because of the steps that Brandon has taken here in the home and that the family's dedicated to save not only the dollars that they're spending, but to live a healthier, greener lifestyle, be more energy efficient. So Brandon's going to continue to take us on a tour of the home this morning, okay?
Definitely. Looking forward to it.
And what you're going to find out are some things you might be able to do in your home, because it's not only high-end homes you can do this in. You can do this in just about any home.
Yeah, we do it all architectural styles, all sizes, all price ranges. We just want to build healthy homes that are energy efficient for our clients that are going to last a long time, for centuries.
And doorways that can accommodate him and me at the same time.
If I hit it mid-stride, I can hit it right on the standard door height.
More coming up later.
We will find out how tall he is before the end of this morning. Well, the GreenBuilt Home Tour takes place Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at houses throughout the Chicago area. For more information, just log on to greenbuilthometour.org. Well, the term greenhouse has come to have a new meaning in 2014.
This morning, CBS 2's Vince Gerasole live in River Forest at one of the dozen homes or so showcased this weekend on the Green Home Tour, where residents are living in an environmentally friendly way. Hi, Vince.
Chris and Roseanne, this home is just beautiful, but there has to be a systems area. It's also nice and sleek looking. I want to introduce you to Brandon Weiss from Evolutionary Home Builders. Look how tall he is, 6'9" clearance, and he's going to take us in here and show us, you know, this is so much more than just a water heater.
It is, yeah. This is a heat pump out water heater. So what's it doing is it's extracting energy out of the air, heat out of the air. For every unit it takes out of the air, it produces 2.4. And in doing that, there's a byproduct of cooler air. And since this is a basement, we don't want that cooler air to just hang out down here. So we actually ducted it to the area.
And you pump it back into the house then?
Yeah, right up behind the refrigerator that produces heat all year round. So we're kind of dispersing and making up, it's kind of a buffer for that heat.
The things you can do when you think about doing things green. Now take a look at this unit over here. I truly enjoyed what you explained to me a little bit earlier about what this does.
Well, yeah, I mean, so this is our ERV. So we're building a super tight home. We're paying attention to the envelope first. So that's why this mechanical room isn't really a mechanical room. I mean, you see it's really, we have just very minimal things in here.
What's an ERV?
Energy recovery ventilator. So what this is doing is it's extracting heat, or the air out of the bathrooms, kitchen and laundry, kind of the smellier, wet areas of the home, bringing it through this ERV. At the same time, it's bringing fresh air from outside that's filtered outside twice filtered inside here.
So you have these filters here.
And then it distributes it through this ductwork throughout the house.
And then back in the house, because this home is new and it's fairly tight, and we learned back in the 70s that a tight home is not necessarily the healthiest of homes. So this kind of sort of helps you make up for that, correct?
Well, a tight home is the healthiest of homes, but you have to have the ventilation system
Otherwise,
working, which they didn't have at that time. So yeah, this is huge because it's filtering the air twice. It actually is fresh air because it's coming through filters, and it's not just coming through the kind of dark areas of a home you never see. We know where this is coming from, and we're distributing it throughout the home. So you get fresh air above your bed, in your living room, and places like that where you need it, and not just through the leakiest door or window of the house.
The things you can learn when you try to build green in your home. It's just a wonderful step that you can take. We're going to see more things that Brandon has helped this family do a little bit later on this morning, and maybe it will inspire you in your next home.
Vince, I have to ask, how tall is he?
6'9". He's 6'9", Roseanne. 6'9".
Okay. Right. Well, the air is always fresh up there. All right.
Thank you, Vince. The GreenBuilt Home Tour takes place this Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the houses throughout Chicago, throughout the Chicago area. For more information, you can log on to greenbuilthometour.org.
Fascinating what you can do, huh?
Yeah. I'm more impressed with that.
Here's something I learned this morning. When it comes to energy efficiency, you just might want to build your fireplace outside of your home. We've got more green tips for a greener home.
This morning, we are jumping into the green scene, and you can too.
That's right. It's a big showcase of homes built in an environmentally friendly way, and it's open to the public this weekend. CBS 2's Vince Gerasole is live in River Forest checking out some of their innovations. Vince.
You know, a long time ago, back in those covered wagon days when I was born, you had the fireplace on the inside of the home because you needed the warmth. But Brandon Weiss from Evolutionary Home Builders is telling us that actually in this exterior area here, it's a nice place to have a fireplace.
Yeah, it is. You know, fire is a very human element. People want that connection to nature, and that kind of gives you that. But, you know, they also wanted a healthy home that had good indoor air quality and also very energy efficient. And, you know, fireplaces can kind of have some implications with that. So by putting on the outside of the building envelope, they still get that feature, but they can get it in a place that doesn't hurt them in terms of how much they spend on energy or
what they're breathing inside the home.
Exactly,
My daughter has asthma, and it can be very difficult. Now, we're going to venture inside the house here, and as we walk over to these windows that Brandon wants to show us, I have to tell you, this is just a beautiful space. So many wonderful things for you to see here, so many beautiful finishes, and it's all energy efficient. It's all keeping health in mind. And let's take a look at these windows. As I open them up here, tell me a little bit more about them, because they're rather impressive, Brandon.
So these are Zola European windows. They are a triple glazed window that has about an R value of 8, so almost as good as a lot of walls out there.
They're very thick, and that's what helps keep the cold air out and the warm air in, and vice versa when the seasons change.
Exactly, and it's got triple point locking, and it also has multiple gasket zones, so it's really airtight, really wear sealed, and it's thermally broken frame, so it's compartmentalized to make sure that you don't get conductive heat loss.
And what you can see is how thick the walls are in this house, and that also helps keep the hot air out and the cool air in the summer, and vice versa.
Yeah, we built with 2x8 walls and put 4 inches of exterior insulation on it. That way we have the right amount of R value on the outside of our wall so that we don't have condensation and things like that in the wall, which is important for building science and making sure that we have a wall that can't have mold in it. We've modeled that hygrothermally before we designed it, and we built it that way, and now it's performing at a very high level and has about an R50 wall in this house.
So important for people who want to live a greener lifestyle. And there's even more to see as you stick around.
Beautiful property.
I bet nobody lives there. That is just too clean, that home. It is beautiful.
The home tour, by the way, takes place this Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at houses throughout the Chicago area. For more information, just log on to greenbuilthometour.org. And our Vince Gerasole is live this morning in River Forest. He has a green home tour this morning. We'll check in with Vince and meet this family when we come back.
A greenhouse has come to have some new meaning in 2014. This morning, CBS 2's Vince Gerasole is live in River Forest at one of the dozen homes being showcased this weekend on the Green Home Tour, where residents are living in an environmentally friendly way.
Rosie, we've been showing off this home all morning long, and River Forest is known for its older homes from the 1920s, American Foursquares. I think you will agree that this new home perfectly matches the ambiance that you find in River Forest. And the lady who calls this place home, at least for the past 2 months now, is Julie Carlson. That was important for you to have a house that sort of looked like the neighborhood.
Absolutely. We fell in love with River Forest because it was so beautiful, and we just wanted a home that would be smart and energy efficient, but blend in with the beautiful neighborhood.
Okay, we're going to go inside. Earlier, our anchor Roseanne was saying she didn't believe anyone lived here because the house was so clean. You wanted a home not only that was green and energy efficient, but also that was healthy as well.
Absolutely. We wanted to take energy efficiency to the next level and not only have a smart home, but also a home that would be healthy and safe and non-toxic for our children.
Okay, and the kids, they're smiling at the camera. It's nice to see them this morning. Brandon Weiss, who's with Evolutionary Home Builders and put this together. A lot of people looking for a green home are now learning that it's also healthier air quality and a better place to live.
Sure. We've talked about the ERV before and how we're getting the fresh air from the outside and that kind of thing. Also, it's materials, so specifying the right materials and looking for materials that have been third-party certified for air quality, been tested by third-party labs is something we definitely look for to make sure we're sourcing the right materials, looking for low VOC, looking for non-toxicity, looking to make sure certain chemicals aren't in the things we're doing.
And that makes the air that you breathe healthier.
Yeah, and then we're actually certifying it too, so we bring in a third-party lab at the end of construction to certify that our air quality is better than your traditional home. So.
And price points, you really don't have to spend that much more than you would for a traditional home.
No, it's just doing the research. We've been concentrating on that for 9 years, so we've done that research. We continue to do that research and pressing forward with it.
Well, you certainly opened our eyes this morning. And come here quick, Julie, because we run the gamut here from about, I don't know what, 5 feet, 5'5", and then 6'9".
You got it.
And it has nothing to do with green homes, but it's a lovely picture this morning as we stand in this beautiful kitchen here that you get to live in and that you helped build.
Yep.
Beautiful
Wow.
home.
I said, are you sure there's not a closet packed with junk somewhere? That's what I do when people are coming over. I just throw it all in the closet.
Look under the beds, Vince. Look under the beds.
Beautiful home.
Thanks you for that.
Vince. Well, the GreenBuilt Home Tour takes place this Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at houses throughout the Chicago area. Plenty to look at. For more information, log on to greenbuilthometour.org.